See, there's some napkin. Here, I got a napkin right here.
Oh yeah, use that. Yeah, she didn't use it. I'm the one that used my napkin crying.
That's cool. All right.
Let me do a little.
Flick.
Come here.
No blunts. Oh, did I mess it up?
No, you didn't. Cause I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna do a screenshot for a
That's
picture.
dope.
That's what I do.
Oh, it was a video.
Yeah, you good. We're gonna get a picture out of that. That's a little trick that girls do.
Mm-hmm. I be doing it too.
And
Right
then
in there.
And then get a picture?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right up out of the video. Yep.
Alright. Oh my god, it's cold. Ah. Get a little sit real quick. me.
Mic check, mic check.
Checking it out.
Sound good.
And do you have Twitch on again? You know we have Twitch, right?
I'm not
Boom.
familiar.
There you go. Say hi.
Hi, Twitch, what's up?
I don't know if it's on. Is it on right now?
Yeah, it's on.
How you doing?
All right now, Twitch.
Yes.
Shout out Twitch, even though I don't know about it.
We live. That's what that means.
Okay.
Right there on Hayes Gaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
So if you have Twitch and you want to see us chill live, go and get the app and join us. Hey, okay, is that what we gonna do? DJ Works on the motherfucking ones and twos? You better scratch that shit. Hey, if you ain't smoking, like I say, you already know the deal. Go get you something to motherfucking smoke. Get you a little alcoholic beverage if you want to do that. But you know we some weed smokers, so but we grown, and I know some moms that listen to me out there that's relaxing with your girl. Don't hate. You know the deal. Hey, Betty Crocker on the mic and the two and I smoking and the eyes low and you gotta go and but come back. Hey, listen to me though. Oh, see, I'm not even gonna do that. You already got me rapping already. Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? I'm just over here high, feeling good. You know why? I got my OG homie in the house.
Yeah.
But you listen to the Betty K Show on Hayes Radio. Let's go, Mac the Great.
Mac Fame the Great
Fame.
in the house, you know what I'm saying? The one and only.
The one and motherfucking only.
Yeah, don't be fooled by no phonies.
You coming up in here with the low glasses and stuff.
You
Where my
funny.
glasses at? See, you know what? I need my glasses ASAP.
The red eye hiders.
For real?
Yeah.
Your eyes get red?
Sometimes.
Mine's
they get a little
don't.
tight.
I always wanted to do a picture with my eyes like red and shout out to Lexi, but I want my eyes on a t-shirt too.
Huh.
But it doesn't get, they don't get like that. Man.
They just look normal.
They just look, but they kind of like reddish, but not like
They a little
blood.
tight. They're a little tight.
tight. They're a little tight. They're a little tight. Mind your business. But I'm just over here lit. Speaking of lit, I know you brought me a little gift that we gonna spark a little later on. What is the name of this gift that you bought me? Let them know.
Space Blunts by Mac Fame the Great.
Now,
By yours truly.
I've been wanting to try one of these for like a couple years now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared. Can you let them know why I'm scared? What's in this space blunt? I don't know if you can tell the ingredients, but if you can, let us know.
Well, you know me, I'm a true stoner. I'm the roster without dreads, so I got some terps in there. I got some straight THC. Everything is THC in there. You feel me? I wish I could tell you that the blunt was THC, but it's actually a Dutch.
Oh yes!
'Cause I smoke
Shout out to
Dutch.
Dutch.
So it's Dutch Masters in the house. Shout out them.
Shout out to them, man. I like Dutch.
My favorite blunt right now.
Mine's too. I'm trying to get
I'm,
all, you know. I
I'm
got
on the
my-
Honey Duchess.
Nah,
I'm on the Honey Duchess, you know, and the blue dream.
I'm on the good old Irish, what are the beige ones.
Irish cream.
I'm on those. I'm
Yeah,
stuck.
yeah, yeah. They get a big shout out too.
Look, I'm snitching on you, girl. A coworker of mine. I should say her name, but I'm not. Shout out to you, girl. A homegirl of mine, coworker of mine, got me on those, and I like them. They kind of like smoother to me than the honey.
Yeah.
But I still gotta have me. You know, I got some honeys in there today. You know, I had to go back to my roots. I knew the OG homie was coming in.
Yes, ma'am.
So, a lot of people who watch you do not know who you are. And I'm mad about that. But you will. I promise you will.
They will know.
They will. I want to, you know, this interview is going to be different. There's so many layers to you. You know, we spoke on the phone about so much your life. And
Right.
I just want you to just get into it. I want you to start off with Los Angeles.
L.A. Oh, that's my heart. That's my heart. That's one of my hearts. You know, Los Angeles, California, born and raised. You know, what can I say? This is my stomping grounds. You know, I love L.A. I was born and raised right here. You know, did everything as a little youngster, a little hard head running around this joint. You know, trying to come up, as they say. You know, get in the game, get your feet wet, and yeah. This is one of my first training camps. It was L.A. The streets of L.A. You know, and I'm from the West Side. You know,
Okay.
I was raised all over L.A. though, but yeah, I think me and my family we put our roots down on the West Side of L.A. You know, yeah, Western Avenue. So yeah, that's where I come from. But really and truly, I've been to several different states. You know, and lived all over the place. You know. But yeah, LA is home, most definitely.
So, one thing I respect about you, like, when I'm down, and I like to go to your page, like, you always so full of positivity
Thank you.
and life and just, like, realness about saying, you know, watch the snakes,
Right.
you know, telling you to sharpen up,
Yeah.
or telling you get off your ass.
Right.
You
I'm
know.
talking to myself though, really and truly. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably not speaking to the whole world. I'm posting
Right.
what I'm thinking, what I'm telling myself. You know, really and truly. So if anybody takes something from that, that's a plus.
And you see how this works. You didn't know that about me.
Right.
You know, some days I'll be like, fuck, I'm just so like down, like damn, I know I ain't tapped in with bro in a minute. Let me go get some of this positivity. And then
Right.
I'm like, yes.
Like we all
Boom.
can be down. We all can be down.
Boom. Okay, let me
Yeah.
get up and do my motherfucking video. Fuck you. You know.
Right.
And I'm on my shit.
Get back motivated.
Get knocking out the motherfucking
Shake
videos
the
and
haters
shit.
off and get back motivated.
That's
get
what
on
I'm
your
talking
grind.
about. But, you know, I know you've always been motivational, but you ain't always been this much. You know, we all got to grow up. I
Right.
want to talk about your upbringing and what led to the person that I'm looking at right now. Because I know it hasn't been easy.
Right.
I know you've been through trials and tribulations, and look at you now.
Right.
But I know there's somebody that's listening out there right now that have been what you've been through,
Right.
and they just need a little push to know that they can overcome anything.
Right.
Sometimes people need to hear that realness. And you know, my show is about taking off the mask
Right.
and being real.
Right.
Being yourself no matter what. No matter who wants to follow us. We
Right.
don't give a damn. That means you wasn't meant to
Exactly.
follow my ass the fuck anyway.
Any motherfucker.
So get the
way.
fuck on.
Get up off my
Who
shit.
cares? Go.
Real
You'll
talk.
be back.
Right.
You'll be back. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And
Real
I'm
talk.
gonna welcome you in. You can't sit at my table.
Right.
But I'm gonna welcome you in. I'm gonna still be respectful. But fuck you. Let's
Right.
go. You can
Right.
watch me though.
The real me.
The real me.
Right.
So let us know about, you know, whatever you feel comfortable. Let's go.
I can put it out there, you know what I mean? I'll put it out there like this. You know, I came up running in the streets, hustling, getting fast money, you know, and I was attracted to, I was already getting money, you know, in the money game, which, you know, it's ups and downs in the money game, in the hustling game, in the street game. It's ups and downs. You're going to take some losses, you know. Probably before you bubble, you're going to take some losses. So you're going to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I was attracted to the pimp game, you know, and that wasn't the game that I was in, but I was attracted to it at the time. And, you know, I guess I felt like I was kind of could have my way or whatever, I the pick of the litter of certain females or whatever, and that was like a goal of mine, even though it wasn't a reality at the time.
Right.
I was getting my money another way, hustling, cannabis, among other things, and but mainly cannabis. But me being attracted to that fast, slick money life, people think it's easy money, but it's really not. It's not
No.
really easy money, and it's not free money. But I eventually found myself doing it, and it was trial and error, just like anything else. You feel me? You're gonna learn. You're gonna live and you're gonna learn. You learn by experience. So, me myself, I learned by experience. Plus I had a few OGs around me, or partners that was already kind of laced and doing half-ass decent. In the game, semi-successful, if you would say. And I found myself eventually catching some traction under my feet, and doing better and rising above things, but at the same time where I could kind of look around at materialistic things that I had acquired, it was like an emptiness still, because I had also in the process of me trying to bubble up and hustle and pimp my way up, I lost a lot of things. I had sacrificed pretty much my family for real.
Right.
You feel me? I had pretty much forsaken them because, after like being incarcerated and going through different things, dealing with the prison systems and things like that, and courts and probations and parole and all these different things, you might get out and not really have a lot, or you might have something to some people, but to me, I felt like I didn't have shit. So I felt like that was the best avenue for me to take that I could actually master, because I pretty much, how I did it was, real talk, I affiliated myself with nothing but pimps.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody else that was a gangbanger or you was a drug dealer or whatever, and I used to fuck with you, it's not that I cut them off. It's just that I kind of just made my own little car, and it pretty much consisted of pimps of no matter where they was from. If they was a Blood, a Crip, a Vice Lord, or whatever, it didn't matter as long as they was about some pimping. And so that's what I affiliated myself with way before I even had the game. And I had already had a few strippers in my life,
Right.
they.
I
And
know.
so, but
I know.
it was nothing like some straight up, stomp down, go get it, and this is what we're doing, and everybody's understanding that this is what we're doing, or if you're not of an understanding of that, then you don't need to be around this.
Fact.
It wasn't like that. So when it got to that level, and I felt that I had acquired a few things, but the reason why I was so hungry to acquire these things was because I actually had kids. I had babies, and I had a wife that going through it, struggling. You know what I mean? Trying to stay down for me and whatnot.
Shout out to your wife.
Yeah, and so love you too, Regine, and that's my queen. And I have all these things, but now I have forsaken them. I have like pretty much sacrificed them for this other lifestyle, trying to get some money to fund whatever it is that I want to fund.
Right.
Whether it be real estate, whatever I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get this money to do something. Hopefully, if you're in the game, you got a ulterior motive why you're doing this. You got something higher than I just doing this to get a Benz or something, and then you're gonna just keep doing that. You know what I mean? So you got to have some type of ultimate game plan going. Hopefully, you want to go buy houses or you want to go do something, right?
They're supposed to do that. But I know some people don't.
Right. So as I acquire for certain things now, I'm looking back like what I acquired them for, I don't have. The reason why I got a house, because I got out of the joint, out of the penitentiary, I don't have a car or a house or nothing, so I got to get that. So now that I got these things, the reason why I really got them for, I don't have them. I don't have my wife. I don't have my kids. My kids not laying on the couch tearing up nothing. It's like some homies is in here tearing up somewhere. Something,
Right.
I'd rather my babies be in here tearing up.
Yeah, it just came to a point you just said, what?
You don't even got what you really need.
Exactly.
You thought you needed all this, leather couches and plasmas or whatnot, Cadillacs or whatnot, but you don't have, you got that pretty Cadillac out there, but you can't even put your son in it and drive him somewhere that he want to go or he need to go, or tell him, come on, get in and go with me, because he ain't there. my whole other life is gone. You dig? So basically, I just I don't know. I had like a kind of like a rude awakening, like you know, even though I didn't just cut the strings of the game all the way off. You know, I had to pretty much wean myself off of it. I went through a lot of different tragic events
Understandable.
that was, you know, slapping me in the face like, look at this bullshit, look at this bullshit. You know, like this go with this life. You know what I mean? So something real horrible happened to me. Horrible, right? Not directly to me, but pretty much directly to me, like a real close pimp partner of mine that really and truly look out for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, had a brain aneurysm.
Oh, wow.
He just had a brain aneurysm. Boom.
Goodness.
Out of nowhere, I just left him, right? We've been kicking
That's so
it
sad.
and everything. Well, like, he's doing great. He's doing great in life, right? Financially doing great. And all of a sudden,
Right.
when I leave and go home to Texas, I was living in Texas at the time, out of nowhere, I get a phone call that he had a brain aneurysm and that he's in a coma. So by the time I make it to him to back here to California, over in the other little parts of California like Pomona and all that.
Right.
By the time I make it back over there, Ontario, his mother's there, and like everybody then came to see him, but me, I'm the last one straggling, getting here from Texas because I wanted to drive my Cadillac down here. And so he's alive and whatnot, right? He's still alive right now, but everybody had wrote him off, but I'm not writing him off. You feel me? Like I ain't giving up on him, you know. So I get down there and stay down there, and his mom's there. She eventually kind of like remembered me. She don't really know me, right? Because I'm grown now. She don't really know
Right.
me. She's like, who is this? But then she kind of remembered me and seeing that I'm truly not finna go nowhere. I didn't just come here to just, you know, let this girl choose me and leave. You feel me?
Right.
Like, oh, he in a coma. Well, you know.
needed that
And it's good.
energy, too.
Right. So, you know, I had to sit down with his mom. After she allowed me to see him, he in ICU and everything, she allowed me to see him and everything. And she told me, she was like, in E's life, she was like, I didn't even raise him like this. She was like, in his life, though, she was like, everybody that you see is gone. She said, this is God finna work on his life and clean his life up. She said, anybody who's remains in his life, they gonna go through a cleaning of their life, too. She said, I'm just telling you, you know?
They be knowing.
Yeah. You know,
They be knowing.
and but that just resonated with me and stuck with me. Like I hear that same saying over and over. Like when your mom told you something or your dad told you something, and it stuck with you, and you hear it every time you go through that situation. You recall that saying.
Mm-hmm.
That right there just kept sticking with me. And of course, I did. Eventually, I kind of got in some trouble. It wasn't too big of a trouble, but I handled it. And people just started, you know, falling off. And it's like God really was like cleaning my life out and showing me what I really need to be doing. And I'm just, you know, like my phone even stopped ringing because I told myself I'm not finna do that no more. I'm finna go over here and do this. I'm finna go do my music. I'm finna go pursue my music. I got some artists that, young up and coming artists that I hated. Lyrically, writers, perform, everything. And I'm finna go pursue that because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So I just pretty much just shook everything, put that to the side. Really just didn't put it to the side. I left it alone and I just shook everything and I'm going home to my family. You know what I mean? I'm going to get my family. And it was like God just opened the door for me to go do that. So it was a blessing. I know that might sound corny though. We're gonna pick it back up though.
No, hey, somebody out there needs to hear this.
I hope so.
So I don't care, you know, what anybody has to think.
Right.
Somebody is getting something out
Right.
of this story. I know I am. And this is just real and from the heart.
Right.
And like I said, your story needs to be heard.
Right.
Needs to be heard. So then you change your life.
Change my life. Come home. Just start all over again. You know what I mean? From the basics. Go from the basics. Just build it up. Get out there. Get to looking for some square work. And just leave everything that was game affiliated, leave it alone, and try something that you never tried before, and that's just be on the straight and narrow, just everything straight and narrow. Like, you know what I mean? I can't really just preach to my kids about being on the straight and narrow. If they see me pulling up, flossing, I'm always in jail, but when I'm out, I'm doing great, I'm looking good. They're gonna be like, oh, I want some of that, but they're not really seeing the part, or they might not really be aware of the part. Like, but yeah, that nigga be going to jail a lot too in his life. We sure be having to write him sometime and all that, or he gonna be around. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like people could be attracted to that lifestyle, but they're not really seeing the bigger picture. Like, just go with that.
Exactly.
When you could be actually doing something else with your life. Like I know a lot of PIs, pimps, that you might meet them and you say, man, you should be a lawyer or a politician, or, you know, instead of something else that you doing. You
they
feel
probably
me?
be scared to stop what's normal to them and try some new shit.
Because
you know?
and then not to sound real corny, but real talk, I just kind of I feel like I be getting revelations sometimes. I feel like I be getting revelations like, hey, you know what? I made you to do something else. I know you got something in your heart. My heart was always to be an entertainer, to act, or to write and rap. I'm a rapper, and me and my brother Candyman came up out of high school rapping, and he got a couple of hit songs, and he's still making bomb music and still living good off of it, still making good mailbox money off that.
What was the hit song?
The hit song is "Knockin' Boots." It was a Betty Wright remake.
Hey.
Yeah, it was Knockin' Boots. It go hard even to the day. You know what I mean? 808's the whole nine, and he killed that. You know what I mean? Like he kind of pretty much. I think that's a style that he invented. You feel me?
That song's still out.
Yeah, it's still out.
It's
still
out.
popular.
They wears it out on Sunday nights.
Right. Yeah.
In Bakersfield, where I'm from, that song.
Hell yeah.
That song slaps.
He's still getting spins and still cashing checks.
He chilling off of that damn song.
Right. And so me, I came up doing it too, but I always felt like, my problem was I always wanted to have. I don't want nobody to tell me shit.
It be like that sometimes.
And I feel like if you go in here and you paying for everything, you nobody tell you shit. So if I got the money and it's my project and I'm paying for everything, then everything go my way. You know, nobody can tell me shit. So that's that's how I felt. Like I'm gonna get the money first. I'm gonna go get the money. I know I can go make the record. I'm gonna go get the money to pay for everything. I ain't gonna ask nobody for shit. I ain't signing. I ain't doing none of that. You know what I mean? So that was my thing right there, to just stay independent. I always wanted to, just be independent, even though everybody was trying to get a deal. I know it's cool to get the distribution deal. Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But it's better when you can at least own all your masters. You got
yes.
Right. You want to own your publishing. You want to be business savvy and just be aware of the many different ways to monetize your music and to eat.
And things are different now.
Right.
People are more aware, and a lot of people been, coming, telling us about their contracts that are like, what
right.
are you? You wrong for that. Like, wow.
Right.
But that's what they've been doing for so long.
Right.
We just don't know. And now, with technology and phones and recordings and screenshots and Snapchats and
all this
FaceTimes,
right.
You get caught up,
Right.
But I'm glad. I am glad that people are getting called out, because that's fucked up.
Right, they getting caught up.
But it's a learning lesson for people in that business, that industry. You got to know what your contract is saying.
Right.
You have to know what's
saying. Learn the business.
Speaking of that, I know this is not like your first time like doing the radio thing. I know you have something going on the radio. Tell us about that.
Oh, as far as engineering, yeah. I got involved in engineering radio shows, and it was actually through RMC. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
I don't know.
I think they're defunct. There's no longer there. It used to be right there on Pico. Everybody was going. It's like a little cool Laugh Factory across the street, or some kind of little comedy club. Not exactly the Laugh Factory, but some kind of cool little comedy club. And Roscoe's and Chicken and Waffles is right on the street. So the owner of that Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, I guess he owned all of them or whatever, I don't know. He owned RMC, which was a little radio station. It was so super cool. I went there to get interviewed, and eventually started working there. I eventually started working there as an engineer. So I would live stream your show or any client of the company's show. I would I learned how to do it probably 3 days. Learn to do it. just coming in here and taking notes and just paying attention and asking questions and
Right.
watching. And eventually I started doing it, and then I created my own show, Mac Life Radio.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Hey, I'm like, wow, you just seem like the type of person that should have a show because like you've done so much, including I know you have like merchandise or it's a saying that you always say. What is that saying? The stoners and rastas.
Stoners and Rastas. Stoners and Rastas. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I turned it into a brand. I branded it. The whole process, the whole nine. You know what I mean? Everything that you got to do to brand it.
Right.
Protection and all that, and just start turning out things that I like. My style of clothes.
Right.
From t-shirts to hats. Eventually, hopefully, we'll get some sweatsuits and have things for ladies and as well as men.
I see it too.
Yeah. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be a big thing. I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna really push it. Most
Give it your
definitely.
all.
Most definitely.
You
They gon' I already know they're gonna love it. I already got you something too. You wanna check it out?
Let me check it out.
What did I do with it?
If you ain't got it,
Did I leave it over there, babe? I'm sorry.
don't worry about it. We'll keep going.
Okay, I had it over here with me. I thought, but anyway, yeah, I got you, and yeah, I got you guys something.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
There,
I'm
right.
excited.
Want me to grab it?
Oh shoot! Now you
Yes.
look. Okay, you know what? He look at you. You know I love hats,
Yes, the snapbacks.
and you know I love hats.
Yes. So you don't have to worry.
I'm excited. Look at this black. Oh, you know I'm about to. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to
Got
worry
the
if it
black.
fit or not.
Right.
It's just snapback for you.
Thank you so
Okay.
very, very, very much. I'll make sure I post that. If y'all want to see that, it'll be on my story after this. Hey, it's cute. Hey, I'm gonna fire up this
I got the rolling trays
Space.
too. The unbreakable rolling trays too.
so they can just tap in on your
Most definitely.
Instagram.
Tap right in on my Instagram,
Look
Mac
at
Fame the Great. That's Mac_Fame_the_Great. The is THA. I hate to say it all like that, but gotta break it down so they'll know who it is. Yes, try that. Space blunt.
I'm lighting it up right now, so a moment of silence. And you really quiet too.
Mhm.
Okay.
Need some music.
Right. Okay.
Background music. Let me join you.
That's something. We about to take a beverage break one time. So if you're not smoking, roll up.
Roll up. I'll roll up. You roll up. I'll roll up. You roll up.
Speaking of rolling up and sparking up, I know sometimes, I don't know if you want me to say this, but I know sometimes on your page you show like you and the plants. So what's up with that? What we doing with that?
The plants, the growing,
The growing. So what we doing with that? We
hustle and grow.
hustle and motherfucking grow.
Another brand of mine.
You know, I'm telling you, you just everywhere. But that's good.
And it's a motivational slogan if you listen to it. Hustle to grow.
Hustle and motherfucking grow.
Hey, that's what it should be called. Hustle and
Shit.
motherfucking grow.
Hustle and motherfucking grow.
Uh-oh.
You
So I hear a partnership.
Rename it.
I hear a
Rename
partnership.
it. I've had other companies rename they freaking stoner boxes and shit because the names I done said by doing a little video. But yeah, I feel it. It's a vibe. So you cultivating,
Yes, ma'am. That's one of my favorite words too. Motherfucking.
motherfucking.
Yeah.
Sorry, mom. Oh my God.
I'm trying. I'm actually trying my hand at it. You know what I mean? I can't profess to be a professional at it. I'm actually, an amateur grower. But I've been actually growing since I was probably 18. I probably first tried to grow something.
18.
Yeah. But I actually just recently started getting more deeper into the science of actually growing it and caring for the plants. I started really studying more about it and doing more research just recently, maybe about 5, 6 years ago.
Okay. Now, do you follow any other like growers on Instagram, or are you in that community? Have you ever like watched them and went back and forth.
I follow Canucks Grow,
Hey,
Super Dave Genetics. Um, I follow a lot of entrepreneurs as well. You know, like Freeway Rick,
oh, you know what? I grew up.
Betty Crocker Bakes.
Hey, I grew up with Freeway Rick, his kids. I'm real cool with them. Shout out to
Right.
Ricardo
Shout out
and Ricky.
Ricky Ross,
Hey,
the real Rick Ross.
you know, I grew up with them. Hey, kicking it with them. I had the best time
Yeah.
of my motherfucking life when we hung out
That's what I'm talking
because
about.
Ricardo, we called him Take Two. His ass was dating my homegirl Shabri, and I know they'll let me tell the story.
Yeah.
We still cool.
Right.
I should have come. Y'all gonna have to come to the radio station, and tell on me. Tell her, hey, we always had this in common: the love of the fucking plant.
That's what they do.
Like that's what we used to meet up for. Like every day they would fucking. I don't know if it was a page me or a cell phone call. Probably, I think I had like a Nokia.
Yeah.
The dark blue, you know, the ones that's like that color of the back of the little purplish blue.
Right.
I had one of those, and they would call me every day, like, "What's good? Like, what we doing today? Like, where we meeting at?" And then we would walk and meet each other halfway,
Right.
and then walk to the women's
Right.
every day, and we would have so much fun. And then we would always listen to. Oh my God, that's when what's his name? Yeah, Little John. That's when Little John, his music was like really popular.
Yeah. Lil Jon was
Usher,
going hard.
yeah, all it was like during that time.
Right.
The Freak Leak and shit.
Mhm.
Everybody was doing the chicken head dance and shit. That shit was popping.
Right.
I had so much fun though. They showed me so much.
So you was living in LA then?
No, and this is when they were in Bakersfield. Everybody know where they're from. Shout out to them.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like I really know them. Like they're really. When I do
Family.
my video, they are.
They
They
gotta be
have
in.
to be a part of that.
Right.
You know, I can't tell everything is deep, but they literally are. And I explained that to the dad. I was like, your kids were in your family.
Right.
You know, your nephew, your mom are a part of my life. You know, like just they taught me to be myself.
Right.
And, you know, I got teased by a lot of African American girls growing up. They were the majority of the girls who teased me. So it made me kind of, I don't know, I'm not scared. And I'm not scared of African American women, but it just made me kind of anxious because it was always some bullshit.
Right.
You know, always some teasing, and it's like,
So
I'm not
as
doing
you always
that.
you have to always be on your P's and Q's.
Even now, I'm just like,
Right.
you know, I get so anxious, but I'll fight a girl
Right.
real tough, and I ain't scared of nobody.
Right.
But
Put the
I get
hands on their
I
ass.
put the hands
Right,
was cracking.
right.
You know
If
what I mean?
feet too, if need
Meet
be.
me outside.
You
I'm outside. Where
Right.
you at? I'm
Huh.
playing.
Huh.
You know?
Off top if you
We
got
out
any
here.
problems.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just sad. They really showered me with love.
Mm-hmm.
They showered me with love.
Right.
Like they let me be my goofy self.
Right. As they should.
And I
And
respected
embrace
them
that.
for that.
Right.
I respect them for that. And it took a lot of my anxiety, you know, away.
Right.
You know, so shout out to them.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to them.
The Ross
now,
family.
you know that you know who my favorite rapper is. We gotta talk about this.
I think I know. I think I know.
Who's my favorite rapper?
I'm gonna take a shot at it. I think I know. Sugar Free.
Yes.
The pimp.
Oh my God.
Sugar Free the P.
Sugar Free is like even my boyfriend. I don't know if you over there. He knows that Sugar Free is my favorite rapper of all.
Yeah.
New Testament.
Yes.
You know all of that.
What
My
be poppin'?
favorite is Smell My Finger.
Smell My Finger.
That is I will listen to that fucking
whole
CD
album. Right.
and then my favorite song, Let Me Pimper, Let Me Die.
Right.
And
I kept that joint in there.
I said, really?
Back when it was on CD, I kept that joint in the deck. So
I
that
like
and
him
Max
in
Ray. That and Max
circus
Ray.
music. Circus music
Right.
with Chingy.
Yeah.
You know, see, I takes it way back.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know. Like, just the lingo not even the pimping
Right.
part,
Right.
but just the lingo.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's because the way I it's like
And how you delivering it.
like animated with my words and stuff.
Right.
You know,
And
and
the
he might have been
delivery.
he might have even been an inspiration for Miss Betty Crocker Bakes. Like
Yeah.
for real. Like now that I think I might be a little sugar free and the E40 and
Right.
the you know the LA.
Mm-hmm.
I should have been born here.
Right.
Like I remember like coming out here so many times. My boyfriend is like, "Damn, I feel at home out here." Like,
Right.
man, I feel at home when I. Shout out to Bakersfield. No
Hey,
shade
Baker,
to you, but
Baker, you know I got family in Bakersfield. Bakersfield that's L.A. That's
it's
everybody.
turning into LA.
Everybody
now,
that
like,
I knew when I was young that lived out here in L.A. They when they wanted to get away, that's where they went.
That's where they
because
go.
they had beautiful homes out there.
For the cheap.
You know,
Cheaper
and-
than this,
right?
down here.
And they would shake from here and go back to come here probably as a youngster.
Commute too.
They would probably
on
come
jobs.
here as a youngster, you know, a young kid trying to come up as a young adult, and then once they get on their feet and got some property, sell it and shake and go back there and buy a beautiful big old
They
swimming
do
pool,
that.
swimming pool, the whole nine. Yeah, hell yeah.
But back to my favorite rapper of all time. Look,
Right.
because I was going somewhere with that. I remember I like lost it where he like commented on one of your pictures, and I was like, "Oh my
Right.
god!"
Right,
Like,
right. I
what is the
remember that.
relationship like? Like, do you know
remember
him,
that.
or are you guys just?
I met him a long time ago. He was doing this show. I met him, and I didn't really get to vibe with him. He just, you know, we acknowledged each other. He was busy. He was doing the show, and he seen me. He knew me. He knew my little partner, and I was doing what he talked about doing, what he was rapping about doing, which I know,
Okay.
which I can tell. Which is one of the main reasons why his music resonated with me so much like that is because, like, through his music or through his lyrics, I could just feel that he was not lying about his experiences.
Right. He tells a story
Right.
when he raps.
Right. And so, you know, I could feel it, and I know the whole world can feel it. That's why he's where he's at now. They can feel it. So he resonated with me. Me and my partner went to a show up in like Everett, Washington, and he killed it. You know, he tore it up, and yeah, we was doing our thing around there though. But yeah, but we crossed paths. You know, yeah.
And then you guys like followed each other on Instagram, or just friends, because he always liked your stuff, and I'm like, Joey.
Yeah.
Man, and then I know like
I think he just really remembered me, and
Right.
and because it's not like we chop it up or nothing like tell
Right.
me where the thing is at or nothing like that. Because he's telling everybody where it's at. Like, hey, I'm gonna be here. Y'all better get here. You know. So
Right.
I think he just remembered me
A
and
real
be
ass
liking
nigga.
what
His
I be
knowledge.
talking about. Be liking what I be
Right.
talking about. Whatever I said a long time ago and on a post a long time ago, he probably liked my name. Like, he knew what that name meant,
Mm-hmm.
and he was checking me out. Probably was like, I remember this nigga, and I liked something I said.
right.
You know.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I know
And then he also see the support that I give him.
yes,
In the
I
same
see it. I be
token.
seeing it. Mm-hmm.
Right. So he like, who is this nigga always supporting me? I mean, the
Yeah,
nigga-
let me repay the respect back.
Right.
Real ass niggas right there.
Real
Excuse my
niggas.
language, but niggas
Right.
right there. I can
Real
say it on
recognized
my
real.
motherfucking show.
Real recognized real.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
And he
this
a
shit
legend.
right here, this space blunt.
I see it's burning real slow for you over there.
No, but the damn, my eyes is like
They did get a lot tighter.
super low. Like
Yeah, dig. Space blunts in
Damn.
the house.
space blunts in the motherfucking house.
Yes, stoners and rastas.
Stoners
Space
and
blunts,
15.
Okay.
great.
Damn, my little motherfucking heart beating all fast in a good way.
That's some
The
good.
space blunt is doing what it need to do. You want to hit this, babe? Here.
Hit that
You know,
space
we gotta,
hit that.
cause
space
I be
blunt.
greedy. I be smoking it all to myself. You over there probably talking shit. Probably like, look at her over there smoking all that space blunt. Won't even let me hit it. Hey, that shit is heavy.
Mhm.
It's fucking motherfucking heavy. So, where do you see yourself with all of this hard work? Where do you see yourself at we're going to give you a short term goal, in about 5 years?
In about 5 years, where would I look like to be? Where do I see myself? What am I pushing for? Just being happy. Me and my family happy. You know, everybody on one accord. Of course, more successful with building my brand and pushing the music and anything else I want to do, because I also write books. I write novels. I write screenplays. just more established, and just getting my foot more, getting my feet more stable up in the industry, and just opening more doors. Opening more doors for the people that I love as well. You know.
So, you said you wrote books.
Yes.
Can
I
you
wrote
name?
two.
Can you name them and just give us a little summary of both of the books and tell us where we can find them at if they're available? Are you?
I don't want to tell you the name of the book because neither one of the books are published.
Oh, okay, so we can't do that.
And one of the books is not finished. One of the books
So
is finished.
when can we expect this? But we want to know. We waiting.
I would love to give you.
We
an answer
waiting.
for
You don't
that.
know. We just chilling. It's one of those type of books.
It's just
So we can't rush the process.
Don't rush
and
the
we gonna leave
process
it
on the
at
book,
that.
but
We ain't rushing the
yeah.
process.
sometimes I have to do rewrites. Sometimes I
I
do
get it,
rewrites
I
and
get
shit.
it.
I'll be like, this shit old, and I'll be like, I don't like this, and I do a rewrite on it, like
But you know what? You know it's ready.
right.
Don't let nobody rush you neither.
Right.
Don't let nobody rush you or pressure you.
Plus, it's a whole process after the fact to get everything protected,
Mm-hmm.
and then you want to pretty much have the whole groundwork laid out, how you about to distribute it, and whatever you're gonna do to promote it. You want to have everything pretty much laid out. So it's a process.
All right. And how long have you been writing?
I think I've been writing. I know for a fact I've been writing probably since like 9 years old.
9.
Probably about 9 when I first started trying to write something instead of just draw.
So in school, was writing your thing?
Yeah, at a certain age it became writing, but initially it was just I would draw.
Oh, you would draw.
Right, I would make pictures or whatever, and express myself through art. And then I read a play one day in junior high school in an English class. We read a play. The whole class read a play one day. We all had parts and narrator and all that. And it was a script. And I fell in love with it and went home and tried my hand at it. And my mom was used to me just being like a little fuck up. She's like, I know he doing something. He quiet. I know he doing something fucked up. I'm about to fuck him up. She's
She like,
busting
"You
my
don't get these
room.
hands."
Right. She's like, I know he doing something. He too quiet. Like, he ain't making no noise. He ain't doing something. So she busts in the room and I'm writing. And she like, oh no. Whatever this little demon is writing, it's gotta be something horrible, right? Because it's gotta be some curse word or something, right? She snatched the paper up. What are you doing? And she read it. And it was a little screenplay that I had wrote, like when I first tried to write. It was called Jewels. It was about some game in the street, right? Whatever.
Right.
I thought I was going through it actually in life, right? Trying to write one, but there was a little fiction in there and a little truth.
Right.
And she snatched it up and was reading it, and she just put it back down and just told me, like, learn how to spell better. Started giving me books and dictionaries and thesauruses and computers, not computer, but a typewriter, and eventually a little word processor, a little thing, She started trying to,
Motivate you.
Right, motivate me and support my whatever I'm doing,
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to mom, man. That's
Mhm.
beautiful. That is a very beautiful,
Right.
beautiful thing to have somebody to mold you.
That's positive, huh?
She said, "Oh, you want to write? Oh, give me 1 second. Boom, boom. I'm gonna help you better your craft,
Right.
so that can turn into something like right now is
Exactly.
with the
Encouragement.
novels and the books. You like,
Right.
see, mama,
That's what we're supposed to do for our
that's
babies. Right.
prime example
Right.
of that. Prime example of that.
Motivate them and then give them the tools that they need so they can grow. Exactly. You're right. I agree 100%, But at the time, I didn't look at it like that. Now that I'm telling the story, I've already looked at her like, okay, I had shit fucked up when I was younger, But at the time, I didn't look at it like, mom's actually trying to help me,
We never look at it like that, and then we get older, and it's like, damn.
Right.
I was doing like, why didn't I just listen? Like,
Right.
they say mama knows best. Really, I mean, you gonna all the time. They be missing a little bit, but mamas really know best. Everything that my mom has told me has been correct,
Right.
or things that she's warned about has been to help me.
Right.
And sometimes when a mother wants to talk to her daughter or vice versa, a father, sometimes it might not be information you need right then. It might be for later, so you could just be like, I remember when my mom said blah blah blah, so Nah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move left, not right,
Right.
and been saved you. So
But see,
I think.
I was the opposite.
Oh,
Whatever somebody told me, I'll listen, pay rapt attention. You got my undivided attention. I listen to that shit, and then I'll be out the door. I'll be like, fuck that shit.
was this at an older age too? You were like that?
Yeah, probably still.
Oh, you said still. Hey, we keep it real over here.
I'll walk out the door on the adult who tried to lace me up, told me some shit. Stay in school and stop fucking up and doing it. And I'd be like, all right, yeah, you're right. And go out the door like, fuck that. I'm going to see the homies.
See,
I'm
a
finna
person
go,
gonna
I'm
do what
finna
they
go
want
look
to
for
do.
it. You know, yeah.
But look at all the stuff that you're doing now. When you ready, you ready.
But when you're ready, you're ready. When you mature, once you mature and you go through these different hardships, and you say, "Oh, that ain't that's not the way I should go,"
No.
or you know, maybe it's a better way for me to do this. You feel me? Maybe it's a smarter way for me to do this, and let me do some research on what I'm really trying to do. So by the time I do have everything in order to do it, now I can run it a little bit better and understand what I'm doing instead of I'm trying to do something that might not be all that cool, thinking that that's the ultimate goal, is something good, but never reach something good because you're not doing something good anyway. You feel me?
Right. Man, we over here getting deep, and this has been such a great interview.
She like we
Now we got
the Spice Blunt.
Man, the Spice Blunt got my eyes motherfucking low. It's just been a pleasure just being here with you and you just lacing us up about your life.
It's a pleasure.
But
To be here.
We gonna get into some weed questions.
Uh-oh.
Now, damn, I gotta ask. I ask this every show, so y'all get used to it because these are questions that people, said they wanted to know.
Okay.
Like what you rocking with, indica or sativa, and when you name the one, what kind of strain you rocking with, or if it's
Indica off top.
indica.
Indica off top. But I'm not knocking sativa. Sativa got its place if you don't want to go to sleep or whatever, you know what I mean? You can't just knock sativa because I know some sativas that'll knock your ass out too.
You have to make
that
a shirt.
Herrera, that Jack Herrera make you love some sativa. So.
Oh, I've had that too.
Yeah.
That's sativa.
Mm-hmm. That's a sativa, I believe. But that Jack Herrera, that sativa, it will knock you out. But I really would prefer indica all day.
Same.
Yes.
So what is your favorite indica strain, or what is your to-go-to that you've been just fucking with right now?
Right now, I don't have a to-go-to that I've just been fucking with right now.
You
But
just mixing
if
it
I
up.
go somewhere looking for some good Kush buds, some indica, and I go into the spot and don't see nothing good, or if I go in there first thing I don't really know what's going on there, I'm gonna find out if they have Gorilla Glue.
I love Gorilla Glue. I freaking love.
They changed the name or whatever, but I still call it Gorilla Glue.
You can smell it.
Right.
Y'all think y'all slick.
I'm gonna try to I'm gonna get me some Skywalker. You feel me? I'm gonna try to get something that's really, really good for me. That's gonna make me feel like, hey, I didn't waste my bread. I don't want to waste my bread.
That.
You feel me? And come home and be like, what is some bullshit?
Mad as fuck.
Yeah, this shit got some seeds in it. I'm gonna be hot.
You don't go back for the seeds? You don't go back?
Oh, it depends. It depends. All seeds ain't good. I don't know. It depends if the weed is any good. If I smoke some weed and it's good,
You like fuck some seeds, put it to the side.
I'm gonna get them.
Put that shit to the motherfucking
if I
side.
see something in there, of course I'm gonna try to clean them out and get them out of there anyway. But yeah, off top, I'm gonna get the seeds because I like to germinate.
Now, do you dab?
Most definitely.
You dab.
Yeah.
You do it with like a torch or do
I don't dab on a daily basis. I don't dab regularly, but I
And you
dab.
do it with the torch and everything?
And I got like a lot of dabs, a lot of rigs, but I don't hardly use them. They're all clean, brand new, a lot of them.
I'm so mad. Like, definitely you gonna have to come back because I wanted to do where everybody here does a dab. I gotta give you a dab.
Man,
I have to give you
I was looking forward to it too.
Dab.
But we're not doing it though.
We not well.
That's cool though, cause I gotta drive.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be stuck for a minute.
No. If Andrew has a rig and a torch, I got some.
I'm cool.
I think I got something Nah, nigga, you gon' dab today if I have it.
Yeah.
You better hope I don't got this shit.
If y'all got it, man, break it out.
Right, I don't. You
cannot-
got lucky. You got
You
lucky.
cannot scare the
Nah,
the,
I'ma look
the
at my
Mac.
other bag.
I'm here.
Nah.
True stoner. I'm the roster without dreads.
Run the roster without dread. Y'all here. Anyways, let everybody know your Instagram. Where can we find you at? And if you have a couple of Instagrams, throw them out there so we could keep tabs on you and see what's going on.
Mac_fame_the THA_great.
Anywhere else?
Nowhere else.
Nowhere else. He said nowhere else but there. Not here, but there. And, hey, this is the end of our communication interview. I had so much fun. Man,
I
you
loved
laced us with so much freaking
Thank you.
game, man.
Hey, I loved it. I enjoyed myself, and I just appreciate being invited,
You know, you're going to have to come back. You're going to have
Peace
to come
and love
back.
to the cannabis community.
Thank you, man.
and
you
all
know,
everybody out there.
Thank you for showing up, man. I'm glad you had a good time.
Thank
that
you for
space
having me.
blunt.
Thank you for having me.
That space blunt is gonna be fucking.
You liked
fire.
it. You liked it.
I liked it.
That's what
Hey,
I'm
y'all
talking
better follow him.
Yes.
Get
Hit
some
me
of
up.
them vibes, man.
Hit me up.
Hey, hit us up one mother effing time.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for these hats. I'm about
You're
to rock
welcome.
these hats right now
You're
on my
welcome.
motherfucking
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
DJ Works, you scratch that shit tough. And I'm out. Peace.
That was dope.
There we go.
I liked that. I like how you did that.
Started off with Los Angeles. You wasn't ready for that. huh?
I'm a student, so I always I be paying attention because I'm normally doing what he do,
I be
and I be watching
switching up.
everything.
I be
They think I'm
switching
not,
up.
but I have to be to do what he do.